Down corner saying no more yakking there, coach. No coaching during the rounds, only between rounds. Got some excitement here. We got some excitement here at the Colorado National Golden Gloves Boxing Tournament. This is championship night. We just saw a great performance by Rick Lopez winning the 119-pound A-class championship. Frankie Sanchez, you're with Rick. What's going on?
I'm here with Ricky Lopez, who just won the championship. Ricky, you had a great fight. Ortega was a good opponent, but you just outclassed him. How'd you feel about the fight? And I know your coach told you to go to the body. Did you listen to him, and did it work for you?
Yes, sir. It's a very exciting fight, real tough fight for me. The mile high air got to me. My coach told me to go to the body a lot and step with him. And I listened to my coach, followed him, and became successful in the later rounds.
Okay, now Ricky, I know a lot of fans are here to see you, and you got a lot of support here. What are your goals after this event? Do you have plan to win regionals and then move on to nationals?
Yeah, I plan to go to regionals April 17th. Hopefully advance to that when taking nationals in Arkansas, Little Rock.
Okay, well, you have a lot of fight fans out here, Ricky. Best of luck to you, and hope you represent the state of Colorado at the regional and national level.
The regional boxing tournament is a regional tournament between a Golden Gloves championship team from the state of New Mexico and Colorado. And not to brag, DeVero, but Colorado seems to always have a majority of its boxers on that regional team that advances to the nationals.
Oh, I like it. I was a part of the team, and I think that Colorado and New Mexico, Colorado has always been kind of like, you know, the dominant team in terms of Colorado and New Mexico. And I really, you know, it's a privilege to be a part of this Team Colorado representing the Golden Gloves in the regions.
You know, for years, Colorado boxers have shown quite well on a national level. It's interesting, though, that Colorado boxers, especially the amateurs, do not get the acknowledgement that they get, say, in a Louisville, Kentucky, or New York City, or even Los Angeles. But Colorado always manages to show real well on a national level.
Yeah, and we're doing better, and I think it's because it's the younger guys that are finally coming up, and it's become more competitive in the state, so we can be more competitive, you know, nationwide and potentially worldwide.
We've got action here in this 125-pound A-class championship. Tommy Atencio in the blue corner, Ricardo Sandoval of D-Town in the red corner with the red gloves. There's a nice scoring blow. He came across with that left.
Well, it was a right hook, left hook combination, so we call that a 2-3 combination. He landed perfectly. He threw the left hook right at his shoulder, and it hit him right in the whiskers. Now, he's allowing himself to get on the ropes, meaning Tommy Atencio in the blue corner, and he should keep it in the center of the ring. If he keeps right here in the center of the ring, I think he can have his way.
And this is a very patient fight. Both boxers are very patient. They're looking for scoring opportunities. They're not all over the place. They're looking for the opportunities to put the scoring part of the gloves in the scoring part of the body. I mean,
I don't know if these guys say, you know, let's go at this pace. I mean, I would change the rhythm of my punches, change the rhythm of my movement. I would do something different to try to, you know, change this and put this, you know, this bout in my place.
Here's a couple of shots that looked good, but you see them on replay, they actually miss, and that's a lot of what happens here at boxing tournaments. People see punches, but they don't always see them connect, and consequently, it may look good, but nothing really substantial. Right there. Big roundhouse by Sandoval, but for no cigar, no scoring blow there. Funny thing, by the way, you mentioned about putting the shot on the whiskers. At the weigh-ins, rules, Golden Gloves, no facial hair. So before they were allowed to get on the weight, on the scale, to weigh in for the Golden Gloves, they were handed a razor by John Ulibarri of the Colorado Golden Glove Charities Boxing Board of Directors, and these young men had to shave their facial whiskers before they could weigh in for the tournament.
Yeah, it's all a part about the amateur etiquette of boxing, and they want, you know, they want everybody to be uniform, and this is good. I love being, you know, clean shaven, so that the doctors, the judges can see if there's any scratches and he's bleeding, you know, those kind of things. It's easier to see.
You know, I appreciate the way you refer to amateur etiquette, because there is an etiquette in the ring, too.
Yeah, and you know, what we're seeing too, Rich, is we're seeing some very good sportsmanship that's really, really nice to see. And you know, you have two guys who are really trying to cause or commit bodily harm for 8 minutes.
We just got referee Steve Blea. He just sent the coach for the D-Town, for Richard Sandoval, away from ringside. He was chirping again, and referee Blea said that's enough. No coaching during the bout. Out of here. So he's out. So now what is going to happen? Who's going to take over?
I don't blame him. He has an assistant, so he probably asked the head guy to leave. But I mean, the head guy is emotionally involved. You know, he wants his kid to win, and he's asking, he's pleading with him in the corner, doing the rounds as well as doing the bouts. This is what I want you to do, and I need you to do it now. And the kid is not responding. So you know, the coach would try to get away with as much as he could, and you know, it cost him.
At that point, he got away with a little too much, and referee Stephen Blea, who, by the way, is a referee on a national scale. He's done a lot of professionals, and he's also done some, I believe, Olympic trial boxing refereeing as well.
Yes,
so he knows his business.
Yes, he has. I mean, he's probably one of the better ones in the state here. He used the internet. He's used his services in international with the AIBA, also with nationwide and the Olympic trials. So he's really coming along. He's moving up there. I wouldn't be surprised in the 2008 Olympics that he wouldn't be recognized as one of the officials representing the American team.
That'd be a great thing to do. We've got a whole lot of boxing action for you. We got it coming up here, so we hope that you stick around with us. I'm Rich Beal, my broadcast partner, Touch of Sleep, DeVero Williamson. We've got more action coming up on Altitude Sports and Entertainment.
Hi, I'm Murph Brown.
It's the 2005 Colorado Golden Gloves State Championship Boxing Tournament on Altitude Sports and Entertainment. Let's find out about the winner at 125 pounds A class.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner and 125-pound Class A champion. In the blue corner, Tommy Atencio Jr. Tommy Atencio.
We are up to 141 pounds A class. The guys are getting bigger and bigger. Let's go to ring around announcer Joe Garcia.
This is the 141-pound Class A championship. Introducing first in the red corner, representing world-class athletic program. Please welcome Marshall Christmas. Marshall Christmas. And his opponent boxing out of the blue corner, representing Tiburon, Jeremy Ramos. Jeremy Ramos. The third man in the ring is Rob Mullings.
Good old Rob Mullings. He Golden Glove boxer from, 75 and 76. Checking with the officials around ringside, making sure everybody's ready. There's the bell. Interesting thing about Marshall Christmas. He's a fine young man, very respectful. His mama raised him right, but more than that, I think it has to do with the fact that he is in the armed forces. He's a boxer out of Fort Carson, which usually has a great representation at the Golden Gloves, but because of duties and transfers, the Fort Carson boxing team is in the process of restructuring. Had an opportunity to talk to Marshall just a little bit earlier, and he gave me that information. But, do they have red and black and white camouflage in the Army, or is he just being flashy, DeVero?
No, I think that's part of the WCAP program that represents the armed forces team. And I think that Marshall had got hurt with a left hook right here. This was a very good left hook in the center of the ring. And Jeremy Ramos did a good job.
Think about that, though. In this A class, yeah, you get stung, but you know how to take care of yourself. You know what it takes to get out of there and recover.
Yeah, we call it holding on. You got to hold them until the police come, hold them until some help comes, until the referee come and break you up. So, that's just a part of it. You're going to get hit. No one said you weren't going to get hit in this game. This is boxing. Maybe if you wanted to be a musician, that's something different.
Yeah, you don't want to lose your lip in boxing if you want to play a trumpet. Interesting, too, you look at Marshall Christmas's headgear, Marshall in the red gloves, red headgear, and then you look at the headgear of Jeremy Ramos. They're different. Why and what is the difference?
The difference is one is One is red and one is black, but however, they just cut a little different. Jeremy Ramos has a headgear that is USA Boxing approved. However, it hides the cheekbones. It protects the cheekbones just a little bit. And Marshall Christmas is using more of an open face headgear, so maybe he have better vision and maybe a little less protection.
Your observations in that round?
Round one, it was fairly even. I thought Marshall Christmas got off to a good start, and then I also thought that Jeremy Ramos scored a nice left hook that kind of shook him up a little bit, and it kind of evened it out a little bit, but that was 1 point.
Got a lot of action going on here. It's a lot of fun, but you see the respect that these boxers have for each other. Here's a scoring blow there by Ramos.
And that was a beautiful left hook in traffic. The best time to throw punches is when another guy is punching at you, because he's become most vulnerable at that time.
We saw another left. I'm not sure that that was a scoring blow, but it definitely had an effect on Christmas. Christmas intently listening to his coach in the corner.